I'm currently sitting inside my Mitsubishi Flying Pug, and I thought I would give you a little closer look at this car. I am so grateful that so many of you have found this thing as fascinating as I do, and I hope you enjoy a closer look. A lot of people are really concerned about how much room there is in this since it's such a small car, but honestly, I don't feel that cramped. For size reference though, I'll show you that I can actually reach across and lock the car from the driver's seat. Kind of funny. It is a tiny car. A lot of people were thinking that because it's such a small car that it would be really difficult to fit in if you were taller, but honestly, I have quite a bit of headroom. I am 5'6½". Seats are adjustable, so you can actually really probably stretch out even further. It would be great if you're trying to ride in the back seat because there is definitely not a lot of legroom there. It's a pretty good amount of space. I was able to definitely get all the groceries in here. A few people have asked about the horsepower and what's under the hood, and let me tell you, it has a couple of horsepower. Just a couple. I say this as somebody who typically drives a manual 350Z and I like to have fun in it. This car is a different experience. It's like, you know, tortoise in the hare. I will tell you that this car gets from 0 to 60 eventually. Top speed in it apparently is 84 miles an hour, and I think that I don't want to push my luck with this little one. It feels very sturdy on the road, but also it does not feel like it is really geared for high-speed travels at all. Being that I usually daily a 350Z and I live here on the Oregon coast, I have been wanting something that could actually handle the weather better, handle road conditions a little better, that's not just rear-wheel drive in case I want to go off-roading a little bit for photography stuff. And I am so thrilled to find this. I'd considered a few different cars, and this one has just been such a fun treat. Before deciding if I was actually going to purchase this, I did some research on the availability of parts because that was a huge concern, being that it is one of 139 cars. And I discovered that basically it is a Pajero Jr with a body kit, and it has the upgrades to it. So finding parts shouldn't be as difficult as I thought it would be. I'm hoping I don't need a lot of them, but car life, we know how that goes. As for plans for my Flying Pug, well, I hope to get it painted pretty soon because it definitely needs that fixed up. There's some other cosmetic things to do, basic maintenance, and then I just plan to drive it and drive it and drive it. I know a lot of people would think a rare car you might not want to drive as much, or you should try to be more careful with, but honestly, life's too short not to enjoy them. Plus, whoever owned this already put a heck ton of miles on it because yeah, it's kind of high miles, but that's okay because I'm used to high mile cars. Eliza has 220,000 something. I know this car is definitely not for everyone, and I understand if you see this thing and think it is ugly, because you know what I think? I think that's how people feel about pug dogs themselves, you know? And I get that too. I've always loved pugs though. So finding a Flying Pug that's a car, who knew that was possible? I didn't. If you're interested in seeing the Flying Pug in person, I'm hoping to make some plans to have it out and about at some events in the near future. It's so rare. Other people need to see this thing because it's adorable. And if you have a pug, let's take pictures with it because that would be really fun. Pugs with the Flying Pug. Oh my gosh, I would love that. I know I'm usually known for my nature photography and content like that, but I also really love cars and car culture, especially JDM cars. So if that's something you'd be interested in me sharing more of, let me know in the comments.